And now it is my particularly great honor and I ask you to please join me in welcoming the amazing president of the Ford Foundation, Darren Walker.
Thank you, Lynette. Good afternoon. Teaching matters in this city and in this country. If you don't know this organization, you need to know this organization if you care about the children of this city. Teaching Matters is having an impact on the lives of thousands of children across the 5 boroughs and their families and their communities. So if you haven't written a check, given your credit card, committed resources, today is the day, because this organization has earned the right to expect the support of people like all of us in this room. Now, I am actually here to talk about my dazzling, inimitable, indefatigable friend, Olga Votis. So why do we admire and adore and so love this woman called Olga Votis? I think in part it is because she cares so deeply about the world around her. Indeed, for Olga, the idea of service, civic service, is in her DNA. And during a time when we see far too much selfishness and narcissism, we have models like Olga to inspire us. It's not only because she serves on the boards of all sorts of significant organizations that we don't need to enumerate. What we do need to acknowledge is Olga's humanity, her belief in the idea that every child deserves an opportunity to get on that mobility escalator in this country and ride it. Every child deserves to have a great teacher, because we all know that in our own lives, as a kid who grew up in a poor rural part of Texas, it was that public school teacher who played a transformational role in my life. Olga knows that. The second thing that Olga knows is that the idea today in this country of justice is something that we must take up. And the word justice, which really is rooted in our Constitution, Thomas Jefferson wrote to his friend Samuel DuPont from Paris and said that the work of America is justice. Today, justice is sometimes a contested idea. In fact, some people aren't comfortable when you hear people like me talk about words like justice. It sounds left-wingy or something. Justice is the idea upon which this nation was founded. And it's the idea that Olga and Teaching Matters and Lynette and all of you in this room who are supporters of this organization believe in. So to my dazzling, beloved friend Olga, I think we all here need you today, because on any given day these days, it can be so disorienting, and for some, so discouraging and depressing, that we desperately need occasions like this to remind us what is possible, to demonstrate that there is always light in every room, no matter how dark that room feels. And so I ask you to join me in acknowledging a singular force, indeed a single sensation. Please welcome Olga Votis.